Hello, my name is Stephanie Gutnik, Global Head of Digital Out of Home at Verizon Media.
Hey guys, Ian Dallimore, Vice President of Digital Growth at Lamar Advertising.
Ian and I are here today to discuss OpenDirect 1.5.1. So Ian, what is OpenDirect? What do these specs facilitate? Why is it important?
Yeah, I'm really excited to talk about this because in quick summary, what it does is it creates automation. And I think that's been a lot of the issues in the space is that there was this confusion, you know, should we go programmatic? Should we go this route? Should we go direct? Really what these specifications allow is for automation. And that's truly what the industry needs. I think what it allows us to do as an industry is to be able to communicate back and forth from vendor publisher to agency or brand direct a lot faster. I believe it also allows everyone in the space to have an even footing when it comes to specs, location descriptions. Does this panel have lighting? Where does this bus move throughout the marketplace? So really what it does is it allows for guidance, but more importantly, what it does is it allows for agencies that are having to overstaff because they're having to ingest data through an Excel spreadsheet and then go back and forth, and everyone's sending them information in a different way. And the same side on the vendor publisher side, having to fill out different spreadsheets and different platforms begins to get a bit confusing. So what we believe is that OpenDirect 1.5.1 allows for a more streamlined process, more automation. And honestly, I hope it also helps bring more tech companies and platform companies into our space to focus on the larger side of our industry and business.
Love it. Thank you. And to be clear with everybody watching, OpenDirect exists in the rest of the media landscape. So by bringing it into digital out of home, we again make sure that we're having a broader conversation across types of buyers. And I would also put out there that the value prop to buyers and sellers in this automated transaction is transparency, increased access to inventory, and as you mentioned, reducing the pain points of Excel and manual work.
Absolutely.
So Ian, do these specs support both print and digital out-of-home supply?
Yeah, and I think that's the most exciting part about this is we're not just focused on digital as programmatic and the other specifications that have come out. It truly is the entire ecosystem of the out-of-home space. So you could be a painted wall, you can be a company with a bus, you can have taxi tops, anything in the media space, not just digital. And for Lamar specifically, that's over 90% of our inventory is static. And I know most people in the space, the bulk of the inventory is static. So I think what it allows is just that, the transparency across all media types.
And finally, how would you say this is relevant to independent operators in our space?
Yeah, I think this is huge for independent operators in our space in the sense that a lot of people, larger companies, do have heavy tech presence in the back end. Where it becomes difficult is the smaller independents that may not have a digital savvy tech person on the IT side that's able to build these ways to connect to platforms. And really what it does is it puts everything on an even playing field. And why that's important is when you're working through automation, if you're using data or you're not, it doesn't matter who the logo is at the bottom of that screen. It's really about where should I buy, what's the best inventory for my branding client. And now by having these specifications embraced by the entire vendor side in our space, it truly allows for our industry to grow exponentially, no matter if you're a small billboard operator or you're a large billboard operator. We're all on an even playing field.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And I'll be taking another look at the OpenDirect 1.5.1 specs right after this.